What's up, guys? It's me again. So today we are going to be talking about how to install a light fixture. I know everybody probably listening to this has had a moment in time where they wanted a light changed out, they wanted some new pendants put up, some new coach lights, maybe a new ceiling fan, something that makes a big difference once it's done, and it's really not all that hard to do. So if no one's taught you, that's what I'm gonna do today. So just bear with me, and I'm gonna show you step by step how we install something like this little chandelier right here. Nothing crazy, but it is relatively the same process for every light you do. The installing the fixture, as far as assembling it, is a little different between fixture to fixture, but the installing it to your light box is all the same. So just stick with me and I'll show you guys how to put a light fixture in today. All right, so you have your actual light fixture, which is here. You have your bracket, which holds the light up. So this will connect to the light box, which is going to be right there. This will connect to the light box, and then this is what will hold the light fixture in place. This is your chain. So this will, this is just to kind of decorate the wire that'll be going through the chain. You're going to wrap it. Every other chain loop gets the wire wrapped through it. So you'll skip a loop and then go in a loop. Skip a loop, go in a loop. All right, so I'm going to work on putting this together, and then I'll show you guys the results. Okay. All right, guys, so I've got this thing put together. All right, I'm going to show you what it looks like just a second. But first I want to tell you right here, these tools right here are the tools that you need to be able to do the job. You need a pair of pliers and a second pair of pliers. This is just so you can undo the rings that you see right here to get the wires, to adjust it to the length that you want to have it at. And then you have your wire strippers for stripping the wire at the very end. So you're going to strip this wire down just to where it hangs out maybe an inch or so. And then, of course, you want your electrical tester. This is going to tell you if there's power or not. You definitely don't want to mess with this when there's power. If this thing beeps red, that means it's live and you need to flip the breaker off. In this situation, there's no power to this unit, so I have nothing to worry about. And you'll also need a drill, which I would assume most people probably have lying around the house somewhere. All right, so this is the not finished product, but this is kind of what you should be looking like. All right, so you got your chain right here, right? It hooks up to your light fixture, like so. And then this part up here is going to hook up to the bracket. And I'm going to show you in just a second how that goes. You're going to have 2 wires on every light fixture. Well, you have 3 wires, technically, on every light fixture. These 2, and then you'll have your ground. This bare wire right here is always your ground. The bare one is always your ground. It will hook up to the bare wire in the light box. So these 2 wires, though, as you can see, look the exact same, right? There's just one little bit of difference. Normally, one of these has a little groove on the edge of it, and one of them doesn't. And when you're doing whatever fixture you're doing, will specify which one is which. So in this case, I know the one with the groove is my neutral, and the other one is my hot, which the other one has letters on it. You probably can't see, but so I know the one with the letters is hot, and the other one is neutral. So that the hot will hook up to the black wire, and the neutral will hook up to the white wire. So I'll show you a finished product in just a second. Stick with me. All right, guys, so check it out. This is kind of where we're at with the process. I just hooked my wires up, if you're doing this at your personal home, and it's a regular house, it's not an apartment, your wires will be black and white instead of yellow and white. Right now I'm doing this in an apartment complex, so they have yellow wires, blue wires, they have a lot of different color wires here at apartments. But when it's in your home, you'll have black, white, and then you'll have grounds that you deal with. Occasionally you see a red wire, but normally when you're hooking up a light, you don't have to deal with that. So I have my wires hooked up, and then my ground wire is hooked up to this green screw right here. So that's where my ground wire will always go. You always want to hook that up. Now, all I'm gonna do, see if I can hold this and do this at the same time. I'm gonna push these wires in here, right? Push my canopy up, boom. See that little bit of threading there? I have this little nut that's gonna go in there. It's gonna go just like that. It's gonna go right up there, screw into it, and boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And there's your finished product. It's real simple, guys. If you just put a couple of minutes into trying to, figure it out, anybody can do it, and you save $100 by putting that up all by yourself, because that's what I'm gonna charge you to come in and do it. $100. So wife's happy, you got a brand new pretty looking light up, and you look like the man. You just did what, people spend a lot of time figuring out. You just did it, just by trying it. That's it.